Hey, Michael here with another video. This video is going to be about the week 3 update of the duplex real estate renovation I'm working on with my dad. This video, a lot of things were happening when recording this video. We had the city come to fix the front pipes in the yard on the city side of the water meter. We had renovations happening throughout the house with plumbing, and we also had the front demolition work starting in the front yard with the gardener. So Dad's going to talk more about it in detail. Let's get into the video.
Okay, that'd be the better way to do it. Okay. Yeah, because no, this one gonna work. See? Very weak water pressure in the house. It looks like the galvanized plumbing doesn't have a good water flow. And it looks like we need to redo the piping and the water pipes into the property. We weren't sure about it because all the faucets and everything were damaged and didn't work properly. Now that everything is open and accessible, we realize we're going to have to repipe the house, which sucks, but I'd rather do it now than after the floor and everything's already in. We're trying to figure out why the sink and the drain line in the front house is getting clogged and backed up. So we're running water through there, and our plumbers in the back house putting a camera down the sewer line to see where it's clogged. It's a new sewer drain line, an ABS plastic line from the back house. It goes all the way out to the street. But if you look over here, this is where Omar's putting the water in the kitchen. We're trying to figure out where this is backing up into the house because this line is clogged. So we may have to run a new line from here and tie into the main, or unclog it here. It depends how damaged it is. What is this doing? It's tracing the flow of water?
No, it's locating my camera head.
Oh, the camera head, which is metal.
This just sends off a radio frequency.
Oh, okay.
12 megahertz. So I ran it in there. You guys have the water running in the kitchen. I want to see where I see that water draining. Is it draining right, like it's coming out right here, or is it going through and coming out here? That'll tell us if that's going in the house, out, and dumping into this bathroom. So I see water flowing. So I stopped it. Now I want to locate where that flow is coming in.
Oh. So we're over at the house today. Our contractor's here. Plumber just left, and we have a few plumbing issues that we didn't count on. We're doing some sewer line repairs that we did kind of know about, but we just realized the water supply lines are all galvanized, and the water flow and the water pressure is very weak. So we're going to tap in to the main water line here and reroute the main service coming into the property. And we're going to route 2 water lines, one for the front house and one for the back house. So we didn't count on that. It's going to be an additional expense, but it's necessary to do that now before we get too far along on the rehab work on the inside. Okay, let me show you where we are. We're going to update it. If you look at it, this is the finished product. Over here, this is the way the windows look when they're finished completely.
Yeah. And when they were installing these, I noticed this gap here. I just was concerned about this because you're gonna have, it's not airtight.
It will be when they're done. When you put the windows in, these walls aren't plumb and they're not square. That's why the window itself is square. That's why it's tight right here, and as you go down, the gap separates. This is pretty common. The original windows and the original framing is not completely square. This happens a lot on properties.
I would assume, is that because of the movement of the property, just the way it was built?
Just the way it was built. Things aren't completely square. It happens all the time. So they put trim molding that covers the gap. So if you were just to walk in and see the windows, that's what you see when it's completely done, because all these gaps are covered completely, so you don't see it. And they're caulked and sealed off, so this is now airtight. And when that window behind you is done, it will be airtight. Most of the time, consumers never see the windows in the middle of being installed like they are now. So you're not going to be able to see the imperfections in the window.
Now I notice here in the front living room we have this heater. We're going to keep this?
We're going to keep the wall heater. Once we get a little further along, we're going to make sure everything works on that, and we'll likely change the thermostat So to more modern looking thermostat. You see the kitchen's all been closed off, and we're now getting further along and getting ready to get the kitchen cabinets installed once we get all the prep work done inside here. Okay? Not much change in the bathroom. Nothing that we can see. They're just kind of, this is at a standstill right now as they're working on other items. It's pretty much almost ready to go to the next stage and close it off. Once they take care of the plumbing and put the vanity and the cabinet in here, then they'll be able to continue and go to the next stage. Okay? Okay, we're going to the back house and get a little update here. New windows. Looks like we're drying it out. We're in the back house kitchen. They put in all the box and the cabinets are installed.
Nice.
We added the pantry here because that was where we had the oven previously. And now we're going to have the range oven unit combined over here in this area. Looks good. Looks good. These are the soft close drawers. The back house bathroom, making a lot of progress here. Shower looks like it's pretty much ready to be moved forward and tiled. Once they finish the trim molding around the windows, then they'll tile it and finish off the inside. This is ready to go too, but the plumbing is kind of a big setback right now. This is the master of the primary bedroom for the back house. This is looking pretty good. This will be a master bedroom or a primary bedroom with a retreat. So this will give the new tenant, whoever occupies this, quite a bit of room back here.
And I noticed we have new ducting. Are we also going to keep this AC unit?
We're still going to keep the mini split. I wouldn't have put it in, but it was already here. And those are, you know, probably a $2,500 value. So we're going to leave it in there. That way this room can have additional AC if the tenant or the occupant wants it. But it is tied into the central AC, which does work. Okay.
In the front of the property here, you can see our gardeners getting rid of these large aloe vera plants that are in the front. Also some bushes and even sawing down the trees that are on the left side there. Now, in a previous update video, we mentioned how the front water line was leaking on the city side. We were waiting for the city to come out, and in this video here, we can see there's no more water. It's been replaced. It's now waiting for that cover to be placed on top. And in the next video, we can actually see the replacement of that line with a live water line.
Okay. Good.
That wraps up the week 3 update video for our duplex renovation project. There was a lot of surprises and additional costs that came up in this last week, but that's just what's kind of expected with these projects. Stay tuned for the next video to see what happens in week 4. Please comment your thoughts and feedback about the video. Also like the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.